Hey bitches, welcome back to my channel. I'm sitting here once again
with me.
Love my life. No introduction needed. And James Charles has released yet another statement.
And so is Morphe.
Morphe has released a statement after weeks. Like, what are we at? Like 3 weeks or something?
365 days later.
It's been a very, very long time that Morphe has been doing this investigation into the allegations that have come out against James Charles, even though he sat down and did admit to some of the things in a video, which has millions of views.
Yep.
But a lot of people were sending a lot of hate to Morphe, so it looks like James and Morphe have come to an agreement, according to him. Yeah. Now, he's making it seem like he went to them and was like, hey, I really want to part ways because I see you're receiving a lot of hate. I don't believe that.
But my favorite is, he's like, after all of this, my partners have received backlash, and basically it was his fault that he admitted these things to millions of people, but he's seeking legal action against people.
Well, when he said that he was going to seek legal action, I took it as he's going to go after the people that were furthering a lie. And the lie being, there were a lot of TikToks that were made by people that said, like, oh, I also had a message with James Charles, and this was so inappropriate. And then they would have to go back and retract it because it's like it got a lot of traction. And it's like, oh, wow, it's actually a lie. So sorry, I messed up. Now, I don't know if maybe legal messaged them and was like, you take this down now, or you're literally going to get sued. And that's why they retracted it, or if it was because they were getting a lot of hate. I'm not sure. But James released a statement on his Twitter. I'm going to read it for y'all. It says, accountability is something that I have spoken about a number of times in the past. In my most recent video, I spoke about and took accountability for my part in conversations I had with a few individuals who told me they were over the age of 18. As I said in that video, I can't show change overnight, but will over time. Since posting that video, many others have come forward with a series of misleading stories and false allegations which have been reported on by many people, creators, and news outlets. My legal team has begun taking action against those who have spread misinformation and or created completely false stories, as this has gone too far. These stories have caused many of my long-term partners to receive considerable negative feedback, one of them being Morphe. I loved every moment working together and am beyond grateful for what we have created together. That being said, I reached out to them and we have mutually agreed to wind down our James Charles x Morphe collaboration, which is my only project with them. I am continuing to take time away to learn, grow, and listen, and look forward to coming back one day in the future as a better version of myself. James. So, a lot of people were speculating that Morphe had a stake in James' sister's cosmetics or James Charles Cosmetics, whatever it was going to be. Is this him telling everyone, like, no, they don't?
I don't know.
You don't think so?
I have no idea, to be honest. It's just really strange to me that all these people, like Laura Lee, dropped almost instantaneously.
Yes.
Jeffree, Shane. So why was it a hassle and a problem for them to drop James? And why did he have to act like it was like this mutually agreed upon thing between them two? I don't believe that. I don't know why. Like, this was worded very. This is, what's the word I'm looking for? It was very pointed the way that they put this together. I don't believe that James typed this out himself.
Well, I wouldn't believe that James would type out his own apology and like explanation that he did before he uploaded his taking accountability video. It obviously goes through like a team of people and probably goes through lawyers as well. Like, can this be said? Can I get in trouble in any way? Just like his video, that taking accountability, that probably ran through a lot of legal. I mean, you know, the Tati's video.
What's going to happen? Like, if, let's say, for real, like if he sues somebody, right? He's gonna have to bring all these big named people into this because this isn't just new stuff. This originated with Tati Westbrook and then it trickled down to Jeffree and Shane.
Yeah, so he would literally have to go after Tati, Jeffree, Shane.
He would have to go after everyone that would be involved in this. And I think that that's just a way for him to like trying to safeguard people from saying things further, which really ain't gonna work.
I don't know, but Morphe also released a statement, and they said, in light of the recent allegations against James Charles, Morphe and James have agreed to end our business relationship and wind down sales of the Morphe x James product offering. It is and has always been Morphe's goal to create a positive, safe, and empowering space where all beauty lovers can freely share their artistry and passion for cosmetics, and Morphe is committed to furthering that goal. Morphe is really hurting. Like, really, really hurting because who is going to be next that they're going to have to drop from Morphe because they're being problematic and have done horrible things, maybe have committed a crime. But who's left at Morphe? Nikita?
I just don't understand how you can get on a platform as big as James has, with as many millions of followers that he has, say you're taking accountability, but you really don't. And then you get mad
when people talk about it.
When people talk about it because you're this like influencer, you're this big named person. You know what I'm saying? He saw what happened with David Dobrik.
Yes.
So, I mean, I don't understand. Like, this is what he wanted. This is what he got. And his own actions are what led him to this point.
Yes.
So, why is it that now he said, oh, I'm going to contact legal? And I just don't see a way for him to do so.
I just don't understand why it took Morphe so long to release any kind of statement. Because I said since the beginning, it's like, if you guys are really going to sit there and do an investigation, even though dude has literally sat down and admitted to millions of people that he was doing this, he never changed, never anything from 2019.
Self-admitted that.
Yeah. You're not even just going to release something to people like, hey, we're doing an investigation, just so you guys know we take this seriously. They waited weeks. So it's like, what the hell is going on over there at Morphe?
They didn't care. They didn't care. He was like the last of the few that are with Morphe. The only other person I can think of besides Nikita is Jacqueline.
And who knows if they're even going to do anything new because she has her own brand to worry about now. But I bet you know what? I can imagine that Linda's picking up her phone right now, probably calling Jacqueline, doing a little FaceTime. She's like, "We need another palette.
We need
Give
help.
us something. Give us something. Put something out with us, please.
I gotta put food on the table."
Or she's gonna be like, "Can you please put Jacqueline Cosmetics in our stores? Something." Because James going now, I wonder, as of recording this video, it is 6:23 on the West Coast. I want to go to Morphe and see if they have marked down James' stuff.
I doubt it, to be honest.
Well,
I'm bewildered by all of this.
The James Charles palette is still $39. So if you want to get the James Charles palette and you want to pay full price, go on over to Morphe's website.
Yeah.
There it is for you. In other news, Jeffree Star has been in a very serious car accident.
And a lot of people, okay, I get it. We report on Jeffree all the time. A lot of people think that we suck his ass. That's really not the case because we give it to Jeffree when he deserves it. So, but the things that people were saying about this whole thing is really gross.
I get that people are upset because Jeffree has done a lot of things that have wronged a lot of people. I get that 100%. But I could hate you to the moon and back. I'm not going to wish death on you. And some of the things that people were saying were like, wow.
Yeah, they were really outlandish.
It's very telling. So Jeffree was in a car accident outside of Casper, Wyoming, rolled his car 3 times, broke his back, and something else. He had something on the spine.
He has fractures.
And Daniel is being admitted.
Because apparently he has internal bleeding or something.
So positive thoughts. Energy,
that's
whatever out
crazy.
To them. Don't wish ill on people, y'all.
Yeah, I mean,
don't do that. You don't want that karma.
Yeah, that's the main rule about it. Karma. I've had people. The internet really brings out the worst in people because when everything happened with my sister, I had people even still to this day they try to use that as a way to troll me. And then with my mother, it's really gross. If you hate someone that much, just don't engage with them. You should never delight or relish in somebody else being in pain or really going through something traumatic or almost dying. And that's what this is. Rolling a car 3 times, a huge Rolls Royce like that, that's scary to me.
It's scary. So with all that said, everyone, that's it for this video.
Have a good night.
Hope you enjoyed it. Good night, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.